On this morning, August 28th, 2014, each and every Six Flags Park has announced what they will be getting in 2015. So today we will be discussing what they are all getting, and I hope you guys enjoy. So, starting off with Six Flags Over Georgia, they are getting two new things in 2015. They're getting the Joker Chaos Coaster. Not really a coaster, but it's still pretty cool. There's a lot of Six Flags parks this year that are getting this Super Looper. And also they're getting in their new White Waters, they're getting Dive Bomber. Now this I knew. This is the thing that I was right about, that they were going to be doing something else to Hurricane Harbor. I didn't know that they would be getting something else along with that, so I was right about one thing. But I wasn't right about the slide, because I didn't even say what I predicted the slide would be. But I knew that they were going to do something else to the water park, since they just got it this year in 2014. So now, Six Flags Great America is not getting anything big next year, but they are getting a return of 3 classic kiddie rides that are favorites from like the early ages of Six Flags Great America. So they're celebrating their 40 seasons. They have been around for 40 years, so 1975 they opened, starting in 2015. So that's going to be 40 years. So it is going to be nice, I bet. They aren't getting it like a Sky Screamer like I predicted they would, so maybe that will be in 2016. Six Flags Over Texas and Six Flags St. Louis are both getting the Battle for Metropolis dark ride, the Justice League dark ride that was rumored for Six Flags St. Louis and was screwed up and announced for Six Flags Over Texas. So Six Flags St. Louis is also going to be getting it, and Six Flags Over Texas, we knew we're getting it because you guys know they have announced it while they were announcing their 2015 season passes, and it was also on the season pass, so they really screwed up big time. So, and it's definite now, so they didn't change it or anything because it was too late when they announced it, so it wouldn't have been reasonable to change it up and all that. So they are both getting Battle for Metropolis. It's a really awesome dark ride. I hope we see these in other Six Flags parks. I hope we see these in my local Six Flags park, Six Flags Great Adventure, eventually. Not in 2016, because I want to see an actual massive coaster in 2016. You'll see what I'm talking about in a little bit. So yeah, so these are really cool. I like the idea of how you get to it's an interactive dark ride. You get to shoot the villains and all that. So that's really cool. Sorry about that. I accidentally missed the slide. Okay, so the Great Escape, I was right also. They are doing something with Hurricane Harbor. They're making a brand new kids area called Buccaneer Beach. Now it'll be a kids play area. It won't be anything for big water thrill seekers. It will be like little tiny itsy bitsy slides, itty bitty. It will be like tiny kisses slides. It's a really nice addition to the Splashwater Kingdom, but I hope we see something big come to this park eventually. I'm really hoping for 2016 they get something thrilling and awesome, because this year they got Extreme Supernova, but that was a flat thrill ride. I hope we see a coaster come to this park. I mean, come on. It may not be a very popular Six Flags park, but it still has potential to be getting something big in 2016. And I was right about this. Six Flags Mexico is getting a Sky Screamer in 2015. Yes, they are not getting, as it looks like it's shown, a 400-foot massive Sky Screamer, but it is going to be a 24-story Sky Screamer like I specifically predicted. I wouldn't see a 400-foot Sky Screamer coming to this park whatsoever. Not at all. Usually, this 400-foot Sky Screamers go to the big parks, the really big parks. Like Six Flags Great Adventure is a really big park, but they didn't have the idea of 400-foot skyscrapers back in 2012. So that's why. But it's still a really big park. So like nowadays they would be going to really big parks. And speaking of that, I think maybe they have potential to replace the actual skyscraper with the 400-foot skyscraper eventually. That would be awesome. It would boost up the skyline of Great Adventure even more as what it already is with King Ka. Six Flags Discovery Kingdom is also getting a super loop, a 360-degree Daredevil Chaos Coaster, as they would like to call it, a Chaos Coaster, but I just think it's an average, awesome thrill ride. They're really cool, these things, and I know that they're a good addition, but like a lot of people don't like these, and like they're crappy, people say and all that, but I actually am okay with them. I'm just a little bit disappointed with the other ones that I thought that were going to be getting something big for 2015. So hopefully they'll be getting something huge in 2016. So yeah, it's the same height. It has the same concept. Except it's just a different name and different color scheme and all that. But yeah, this is a pretty good addition, and they would like to call it that now. Six Flags Discovery Kingdom has 9 coasters. Also, Six Flags America is getting the same exact thing, except they're calling it Bourbon Street Fireball. Same exact concept, same exact height. You get the point. And of course, this is what I'm kind of disappointed about. Six Flags Great Adventure is getting the Super Looper. It's going into Rolling Thunder Spot. And meanwhile, I thought whatever ride they were getting was going to go into Batman and Robin the Chiller's former spot. So it's going to be called Looping Dragon. It's going to be situated in between El Toro. It's going to be next to King Ka and Zumanjaro. So, like, it's situated in between those 2 behemoths, and it's going to be situated in between also 1 behemoth. So, I actually like it the most out of them. It has a good name to it, and it's also it's also going to be a better fit for Six Flags Great Adventure, since although they do need to boost up their thrill rides collection, and they say now they have 13 coasters, but I still think they have 12, because it's not really that much of a coaster. But, I guess they could call it whatever they want. I really don't care. But in 2016, I really do hope that they do get an actual massive coaster. Something like a B&M Wing Rider, or what people want, a Giga. But that's the most unlikely. But still, that'd be awesome. A 4th dimensional coaster was specifically rumored too by a lot of people. So, I think that they'll be getting something massive in 2016, because a lot of people are rumoring that like this is because that they're trying to lead up to something huge, insane in 2016, and I hope they're correct, because that would be awesome. It's a bit disappointing, but I do like the idea of this. It's pretty good, although it's like a crappy carnival ride. People like to say it's still pretty good. I like the idea of it, but I like the idea for all of them, but still, I want to see something massive come to this park. I don't care about the other ones that are getting the Super Loop. I want to see something massive come to one of those popular Six Flags parks out there. They need something good. A Rocky Mountain Construction Woody would be amazing. Anything that's an actual massive coaster. Giga, B&M Wing Rider, SNS 4th Dimensional. Something that Six Flags Fiesta Texas is getting this year. They just need something big eventually, a big coaster. Our last coaster was in 2011, but some people don't really mean that as a new coaster, since it was just like a relocation. So basically our actual custom coaster was El Toro in 2006. 9 years, guys. 9 years. So we need to have another custom built roller coaster. This is really like getting out of hand, but hopefully in 2016 they do put their act together and build a custom coaster. And like as I was mentioning, what Six Flags Fiesta Texas is getting, they're getting the world's first. I was correct. It would be something world's first, because the balloon on the bottom of it's the world's first. It's called Batman the Ride. Very unoriginal name, because every B&M invert that Six Flags has is called Batman the Ride, of course. So I thought it would maybe be called like Batman the Flight. I don't really know a good name for this, but I guess it fits kinda. It's like it has a good color scheme for Batman. It it's a really good fit for the park too. This is a really good coaster. Luckily, it's not an Intamin Zaxby's because I hate those so much. They're very like disorienting and gross. And when I mean by gross, you vomit easily from that. This will probably be the same thing in some situations, but at least it won't. At least it will be better than an Intamin Zaxby's. Because this actually looks really awesome. Because since it's the world's first, it will be different than the Zaxby's, of course. Yeah, this is really cool. I like it a lot. It's probably, in my opinion, the third best coaster that's coming to Six Flags parks this season. My number 2 one that I think is the second best is Six Flags New England's Wicked Cyclone. Very awesome hybrid coaster. Of course, you're going to have that 78-degree first drop. I expected it to maybe be a little bit steeper. 78 degrees is steep. I'm just saying it's near vertical still. But it's still, I expected it to be maybe like 81, 82 degrees. Same with Twisted Colossus. It's only 80 degrees. I expected them both to be like somewhere in between 80 and 85 degrees. But it's still good for what it is. It has 14 airtime moments. It is 109 feet tall. It's average, but it isn't too tall at all. It isn't too tall at all. It's decent, but still, some hybrids these days are like 160 feet, 150 feet and all that. Some of them are like under 150, but still, what this coaster has, the height really doesn't matter, nor does the speed. 55 miles per hour is perfect for what the ride has. Decent speed, decent height. What the ride has is insane. And this coaster, I really wish I could ride when it opens, but I don't think I'll be heading to Massachusetts anytime soon. And finally, the best one, Six Flags Magic Mountain has done it again with the addition of Twisted Colossus. Thus, iBox treatment coming to Six Flags Magic Mountain on the iconic Colossus. This coaster looks so outrageously awesome. I would have to make up a new word to describe how awesome this coaster looks. You have that high five element, which is really awesome. You have it intertwines so many times. It's just amazing. You have those 80-degree first drops. It has double lift hills, it looks like, so that's really cool. It's really awesome. Definitely the best ride that Six Flags parks have announced this year. I just hope that I just hope that they do get a Skyscreamer, though, in 2016, which I think they will, because, they usually wait 2 years apart to get another coaster, it looks like. So, I think next year will be the year for a 400-foot Skyscreamer, not a 24-story Skyscreamer, a 400-foot Skyscreamer, or a little bit more than that. But still, very awesome, guys. Very awesome. I wish I could head over to California and ride this in 2015. I've always wanted to go to Magic Mountain again, but what it's turned into, oh my god, I want to go there so bad again. I would love to go there again. It's so awesome, guys. So anyway, this has been what Six Flags Parks have announced for 2015. So I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I did. I'm very excited for a lot of these rides, except the Super Loops were kind of a disappointment for Six Flags Great Adventure and all that. But I hope they get something massive in 2016. Any park that got the Super Loop this year, except the lesser Six Flags parks, I think that they should get something massive in 2016. I hope they lead that up to it. But yeah, so thanks for watching. Comment, rate, and subscribe. Bye, coaster fans.